Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Shadowhunters Season 3, Episode 7, Salt in the Wound. I've actually been sort of dreading this episode all day at work. Not because it's going to be bad, I know it's going to be fantastic, but because of how much Jace is destroying me and how much I'm going to suffer, so I just need to go. I just need to start, so let's go. Oh. Jace, just let me help you. I mean, you're not currently in control right now. Jace! Oh god, it's straight coming out. Oh no, oh no. It's not Jace, he's not in control. This, I mean, this is not okay. I was right to dread this episode. Oh my gosh. Where is everyone else that was with Clary? They'd at least help.
Jace, this isn't you. Jace, I know you're still in there.
Oh gosh. He is, but
kill me.
I don't know if he can break through.
Jace.
No, oh god, this. This is too much.
I don't love you.
It's not his fault.
Not anymore.
Oh. It's not Jace. Magnus has a lot to answer for. Lilith has much more to answer for. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my god. I don't really want to watch this episode. I'm gonna be able to enjoy this on rewatches, but I'm just in agony. Oh my god. I can't breathe. Okay, this is not gonna be a fun period of time in Shadowhunters for me. I mean, the acting, everything about it has been amazing. I'm not saying it's bad by any means, I'm just saying I'm dying inside. Hey, oh god.
Are you okay? What happened?
Oh
Where did
god.
You end up taking Jordan. Kyle. He's the werewolf who turned me.
Can I call you back?
Oh god.
Clary?
You really can't call her back. Where were Luke and Magnus? I guess she ran off faster than them. But they were all there when they saw Jace last episode. Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh, this is so horrible.
It's okay. Okay? It's gonna be okay. Who did this to you?
Jace is the owl? How is that even possible?
This whole time it wasn't his mental health.
Exactly.
He was possessed.
I'm dying already.
The
Look on their
We
faces.
defeated greater demons before.
Clary was able to draw an image of the beast.
Are you going to mention the fact that you sold her a potion to remove Jace's love for Clary?
The archives. Demon is Lilith, Queen of Edom.
Oh gosh, at least they know.
You were right. Jace did die. Valentine killed him. You made the wish?
I mean, she didn't know how significant it was at the time, that it was the only one.
It was the only way to bring him back, but it made him vulnerable. Because of me. Because I summoned him. Because I was trying to help.
It's not your fault, Clary, okay? Oh. He understands completely. He'd have done the same. Yeah. I love them all so much.
I would have done the same thing.
Yep. I love these characters. I love them. I love them. I love them.
Which beloved did you sacrifice? My mother.
Oh god. At least Sam's safe.
I'm best friend. You don't have to go through this alone.
Simon.
I'm so glad she's been able to tell people now. I mean, she had no choice.
Check on Maia.
It was called the Malachi configuration.
Malachi,
Ooh.
the traitor.
He invented a type
From the
of
books?
cage for...
Is he gonna say now?
What a fool I am. If I hadn't given her that elixir,
Thank you.
this would still be Jace.
Magnus, Lilith would have gotten to him with or without you.
I mean, I forgive you. I'm just glad that he's acknowledged. Oh.
I will fix it.
Oh my
I will use the last drop of my power if it's the death of me.
Oh. See, I've been so mad because I wanted Magnus to, that's what I needed his reaction to be, and now I feel like I want nothing but empathy and it's okay and don't worry about
Let
it.
her fight.
Yeah.
Alexander.
No. I was wrong.
I love that.
I said things I shouldn't have.
You can make it through this, don't worry.
But that's not important right now. What's important is that we save your parent, Maia.
Yes, please. This episode would be nice. Unrealistic, but nice. You can have flashbacks. Yeah. Still love his dress. They've done it so
It's
well.
wonderful
Oh.
to see you all, but
Jace has been compromised by the greater demon Lilith. She's controlling his every move.
oh, by the angel. How did this happen?
We don't know.
If this is true, you know it will be grounds for a kill order.
We believe we can cure Jace without having to alert the Clave. That's why we came to you.
Who says she has to know?
I'm all for Team Save Jace. I'll be its captain if required. Is there a good way for people that obviously haven't read the books to sort of show some of their backstory? And... oh, now Magnus has like a set of responsibility. I feel terrible for being angry at him.
It's not that simple.
But he's still
My
super
elixir's
done it.
already taken a hold.
Powerful enough to reverse.
Yes, good.
Well, that's the problem.
I believe in you.
Too powerful for my own good.
Don't act like you're some helpless 40-year-old warlock. You're Magnus Bane.
Yes.
It's been weeks.
And everything changes when he becomes a werewolf and can't cope with his anger and stuff.
Are you kidding? And he met you. And it was like he woke up from a deep sleep. From that day on, he became a different Jace. A happier Jace.
Yep.
Jace,
Oh god.
come.
I'm
I'll
so
take you to
scared.
the cemetery now.
Oh, oh no! Oh. Please tell me Jace isn't going to remember any of this. Oh god. She knows it's not Jace, but it's so horrible. Oh god. I can't believe they just done that to Jace and to Imogen and... oh my gosh. Oh, Jace is gonna hate himself so much. He actually had his grandmother be his grandmother for a while, and I knew it wasn't gonna last forever, but... oh gosh.
We have to get him now.
Oh god. I'm really not a fan of them splitting up. Go back to Luke, please. Whoosh, back to Luke. Oh no, you don't turn around.
You attack me, you're gonna get
Just whoosh!
very hurt.
You could have whooshed away! Oh gosh. I mean, I love how they always manage to dig perfectly, like, rectangular graves in these shows. Oh gosh.
Jace.
Have they got the Malachi configuration ready? Oh.
No!
Yes! Oh gosh. I mean, I'm dreading this, but I'm dying. I'm dying.
Done.
It worked.
Oh god, no!
What'll fix him? Clary, what are you doing?
Okay, go too! Oh god. And there it is. I think it's actually important for Maia to get the closure of talking to Jordan about this.
Just
don't expect us to be friends.
I love Maia.
We're gonna save you, Jace.
Good luck.
Yes, you are.
It's only a matter of time before Lilith finds me, finds you. You'll all be dead
You
by
know, it's not
sunrise.
Jace. Don't bother talking
I
to
don't
him
think
other
so.
than to reassure real Jace.
We will battle her with everything we've got. We won't let her take you again.
When?
Possibly they need to like sedate him or something. Oh god, Clary. What have you done? What has she told them? They just, oh, she guess she was trespassing. McClary is really great with rules. Jace. Okay, I'm dying for Jace so much. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. He's obviously, it's not Jace. Jace isn't in control. Jace isn't able to control his actions. I'm really sorry about the light, but it's sunny outside. I can't do anything about that. Jace is such a good person, and he would never ever do any of this on his own. And he's gonna hate himself for what happened to Imogen. I mean, he's gonna hate himself enough for the mundanes, but in terms of personal, he just found his grandmother and now he's lost her. And I mean, he still blames himself for what Valentine did to those mundane, not mundanes, to those downworlders in the season 2A finale. And he's gonna hate himself, and I'm not ready for any of this. I mean, Imogen, in the book, I mean, now that she's died, that's fine to talk about, because in the books, she dies before he even knows she's his grandmother. She literally finds out that he is her grandson and then jumps in front of a blade to save his life, and he has no idea why she did it. And her dying words, like, your father would be proud, and at first he thinks it's an insult, and then later he realises that she meant Stephen. So, in the book, she was always dead, and he never had a relationship with her. And I think in this show, I do love that he got to have a bit of a relationship with her, but it almost makes it even worse to have that ripped away, and it was his hand. It wasn't him, the same way that it wasn't Alec that killed Jocelyn. You know, in the exact same way, Alec is not responsible for Jocelyn's death, Jace is not responsible for Imogen's death, but to Jace, it's not going to feel like that, just like it didn't feel like that to Alec. And I'm not ready for this. He's going to make it through it. The team knowing the truth now, I love that they know the truth. I love that they wanted to keep it a secret. I love that they just understood everything. They understood why Clary did it. They understood Clary not telling anyone. They're a family. They are there for each other, and I love them, and I'm very emotional about that scene. Magnus, I mean, I've been yelling at him for episodes now to feel bad, but yeah, he did feel bad, and now I feel really bad for how angry I was. I think what made me kind of, I wasn't never actually angry at him, keep going on about it this episode, was that last episode, when he figured it out, he's kind of like, oh yes, I gave her that potion, she was quite shifty, and it was like, why would you do that? And I still don't get why he did that, but again, I don't think he needs to necessarily, once he helps fix it, we can forgive him. I mean, I don't hold any great grudge over him, but it was just, I still think writingly, he gave it over far too easily, but I'm not getting into that again. I do appreciate Magnus feeling bad, because it was not a good thing that he did, and I appreciate his sentiment that he wants to do everything he can to fix it. Again, I'm not saying I hate Magnus, he's still my second favourite character, but yeah, that was a lot, and I love this team, and I love Team Save Jace. I will captain Team Save Jace, or at least be a supporter from the sidelines, crying and supporting them and cheering them on. Clays are destroying me right now. I'm not okay about that at all, because Jace, well, I mean, I would say Jace still loves Clary, but obviously Magnus made it things so that Jace no longer feels his love for Clary, but their love is stronger than all of this, and I think, you know, we're going to make it through this definitely difficult time. But obviously Jace's love for Clary might be gone, but his love for Alec and Isabel and all those people, that's still there, and Lilith said that Jace's last episode was in there suffering, the real one, and I kind of really hope it's not true. I really hope that he's just asleep or something, you know, just Jace, he'll wake up with no memory of this. But I feel like we're not going to be that lucky. I'm a curse on all my favourite characters. 9 times out of 10, if there's a book or a TV show and a character gets brainwashed or possessed, it is my favourite character. And it happened in the books to Jace, it's happening now. I'm dying. Maia and Jordan is the other big thing this episode. I've been waiting for Maia to find out about Kyle, to meet Kyle. And I mean, Jordan's always been an interesting character to me. I was never entirely sure what to make of him in the books, because to a degree, I definitely think he's not necessarily to blame. I don't think what he did to Maia should define him, in that it was the result of his werewolf transformation. That, from the book at least, and from what we seem to see here, he wasn't an abusive boyfriend until he was attacked, and it was while he was struggling to deal with that that relationship turned. Now that doesn't mean Maia should forgive him, that doesn't mean Maia has to be okay with it, that doesn't mean Maia has to accept him back into her life at all, of course not. But I think in terms of judging him as a character, it's important to note that who he was before and who he has, from what we've seen, been since he has learned to control it, is not that person. So I think, you know, he's not someone we should just write off altogether, but he is someone that you should be aware that that was in his past and that is what he did. But I mean, again, from the book, my understanding of Jordan, when he became a werewolf, he was left alone. He didn't know what was happening. He had no guidance or nothing. So in that sense, again, I think it's not something that should be making him a write-off. But again, Maia has no requirement to forgive him or accept him. And who knows what's going to go with that in the show. I know in the book it was his first full moon as well when he said it was his first full moon when he attacked her. So he really, like, in that sense, he really had no idea and no way to control it. In the show, he seemed to not be his first, but it was one of those out of control emotional concerns. And again, she's right, he never came to see her, he never checked in on her. And, you know, I get why he didn't. You'd feel she wouldn't want to see me, I'm such a terrible person. So yeah, I think that was really interesting. And for Maia, as horrible and hard as it is, I think it will actually be better for her in the long run that she's been able to have this confrontation with Jordan, say all those things she's been wanting to say, and can hopefully work to a place where she feels okay about it. We shall see. He did sort of destroy her life. Gave her a new life that she wasn't expecting, I suppose. So yeah, that was such a good episode. I'm glad Ollie didn't kill her partner. That would have been very terrible if she'd killed Sam. It's terrible that she killed her mother, but I never saw her mother, so I don't have to feel anything bad about that. I'm so sad about Imogen. I mean, from the books, so again, in the book she turns up, she's really horrible to Jace. She actually locks Jace in the Malachi configuration when he's just done nothing wrong, just because he could be he's Valentine's son and they suspect him. But then ultimately she redeems herself by sacrificing herself for him when she realises who he is. So they've made her very different in the show because we got to see a lot more of her and got to see her relationship with Jace. And for Jace, that was always so special, his living relative that he knows of. And yeah, I'm a mess. I'm a mess for Jace. I need to go and cry for Jace now for the rest of my life. Oh, Team Save Jace can do this. We can do this. It's not going to be as easy as all that. He's definitely not going to be just magically saved next episode, but I've decided that how I'm going to get through this week, he's definitely going to be magically saved next episode. So yes, I will see you then. Thank you for watching.